morning, guys. We are on chapter 3 of our Super Kids story for the birds. Before we start reading, I want to summarize, which means we're going to talk about what we read yesterday in chapter 2. We're on page 147, but I'm going to turn the pages back just a little bit to the start of chapter 2. And there were some things that happened yesterday to Alf and Talk. Remember that, what happened, what did Alf and Talk do? They went and got the plot. And what did the Super Kids all go do? Yes, they went and bought seeds. And remember what happened? How come why do their faces look a little disappointed? Right, because they forgot to include them in the bird seed. And so, in this buying seeds for the garden. And there was no more money to spend from their Super Kids bank account, so they had to resort to this. Alf said, hey, don't worry, my mom has bird seed in the bird feeder, so we'll get some of that and plant it. They were a little disappointed because they wanted to plant real seeds and they don't know what will grow. And the other Super Kids weren't sure it was going to work, I don't think. So let's see what happens in chapter 3. When we're reading today, let's try and keep our voices so we're pausing at commas and we're putting inflection into our voices so our reading is more interesting. Ready? What are you planting? Asked Sal. Birdseed, said Talk. The kids laughed. Are you going to grow birds? Giggled Tick. Tweet, tweet, laughed Tack. Turn the page. We're on page 148. Talk and Alf planted their birdseed. They kept the soil moist. Each day they checked to see if the birdseed had started to grow. How is your tweetweed? Laughed Cass. Look at Alf's face and Talk's face. Let's read the next page, page 149. Do you have bird blossoms yet? Giggled Icky. Those kids annoy me, said Talk. Me too, said Alf. I don't enjoy their jokes. Next page is chapter 4. So let's go back to the first page of chapter 3 on page 147. What did the other kids do when Alf and Talk said they were planting birdseed? What are they doing? Right, they decided to tease them a little bit. How do you think Alf and Talk felt? If you look at their faces, they look a little bit annoyed by that, huh? And when Tick asked the question, are you going to grow birds? Do you think she was being silly? Yeah, I don't think that was a real question. Okay, let's turn the page and think about some more of what we read about today. My cat keeps bumping my hand. What do Alf and Talk do after they have planted their seeds? Let's read. They kept the soil moist, and each day they checked to see if the birdseed had started to grow. So I think they're taking care of those seeds just like the other kids are taking care of theirs. Would you say that they're responsible? I agree. I think they're responsible because they're taking their good care of their plot. Let's look a little bit more. What do the other Super Kids do while Alf and Talk water their seeds? What are they doing? What is Cass doing? Oh, she was teasing him. She asked, how is your tweetweed? And what about the other kids? Do you think they're just laughing? They're teasing them a lot. Do you have bird blossoms yet? But it's annoying this too, huh? They don't like it. Now we're going to predict a little bit about what will happen next. What do you think will end up happening in the story? Do you think they're going to be able to grow something with those bird seeds? Think about it. Reread the story, reread the chapters that we've read up to so you can be very fluent in your reading. Practice reading every day. If you finish reading this, read another book, and remember we can take accelerated reader tests between 8 and 3. So anytime during that time, you guys can take your accelerated readers. If you've forgotten your login information, you can email me or text me and I will remind you. Okay, thanks. Have a good day.